before this week ends, before you close your eyes tonight and let it all disappear, I want to ask you something. When was the last time you actually checked in with yourself? Not with your phone, not with your work, not with the list of things you haven't done yet, with yourself, because something happened this week. Maybe a lot of things happened, and most of them you just carried, quietly, without stopping to ask, what is this doing to me? Where am I right now? Today we slow down, just for a few minutes, and we draw a map of this week's inner landscape, your landscape, to check in, not just sometimes, but now, today, right here together. Let's walk through it together. The beginning of the week, Monday, or whatever your week began with. Do you remember how you felt when it started? There's something about the beginning of a week that carries a kind of quiet pressure, like standing at the edge of a field before you cross it. You know you have to go. You just don't know yet what you'll find on the way. Some of us began this week with hope, a plan, a small fire inside. Some of us began it already tired, carrying last week's weight and the week before that. Neither is wrong. Both are human. The middle days. And then came the middle, the place where most of life actually happens. Not the exciting start, not the closing finish, just the middle. The middle of the week is where you find out who you really are right now, because that's when the small things start to speak. A conversation that didn't go the way you wanted, a moment of unexpected kindness from someone, or maybe from yourself, a feeling that arrived without a name, a thought you kept coming back to, even when you tried not to. The middle of the week tells you where you actually are, not where you plan to be, where you are. The quiet moments, and then there were the quiet moments. Every week has them, even the loudest ones. That 1 minute in the morning before everything started. A walk, a meal eaten alone, a few seconds of stillness before sleep. Did you notice them? Those quiet moments are the most honest part of your week. They are where the real you lives, not the version performing for the world, but the one that simply exists. That version of you deserves to be seen, even if only by yourself. Now here is where we go a little deeper. I want to ask you about feeling, not what happened, not what you did or didn't do, what you felt, because most of us are very good at reporting events. I had a meeting. I finished a task. I didn't sleep well. Someone said something. We can describe the week like a news report. But the inner landscape, the real one, is made of feeling. And feeling is harder to name. So let me offer you a few words and see if any of them feel familiar. Did you feel heavy this week? Not sad necessarily, just weighted, like you were carrying something invisible. Did you feel stretched, like there were too many directions pulling at you, and not enough of you to go around? Did you feel quietly proud of something small that you did or chose, or survived that no one else even noticed? Did you feel alone in a crowded room, present but not quite reached? Did you feel grateful suddenly for something ordinary, a cup of something warm, a voice on the other end of the phone, the fact that the day ended? Here is what I want you to understand. All of those feelings, all of them, are legitimate terrain. They are part of the map. None of them mean you are broken. None of them mean you are failing. They mean you are alive and moving through something real. The human inner world is not meant to be flat and bright all the time. It has valleys, it has shadows, it has sudden open fields, and all of it is yours. Every week teaches something, not always in the way a classroom teaches. More quietly than that, more personally. Maybe this week taught you something about your own limits, where your patience ends, where your energy runs dry. That is not weakness. That is self-knowledge, and self-knowledge is rare. Maybe this week showed you something about who you trust. A moment where someone showed up for you, or didn't. Both teach you something true. Maybe this week reminded you of something you had forgotten. A small thing you used to love. A part of yourself that got quiet because life got loud. There is a particular kind of wisdom that only comes from paying attention to ordinary time. Not the big moments, not the crises, not the celebrations. The ordinary days. Tuesday, Wednesday, the drive home, the meal you made without thinking. Those days are doing something to you, shaping you slowly, the way water shapes stone. And if you stop, even for a moment, and ask, what is this week making me? You might find something worth knowing. What is this week making you? More patient, more guarded, more open, quieter, more honest, more tired but still moving. Whatever the answer, let yourself hear it. Don't rush past it to the next thing. Just let it land. I want to give you something before we finish. Permission. Permission to not have had a good week and still be okay. Permission to have had a good week and still feel like something is missing. Permission to feel two contradictory things at the same time and not have to resolve them. Permission to have cried without knowing why. Permission to have laughed at the wrong moment. Permission to have been hard on yourself, and then to let that go now. You are not a machine that produces outcomes. You are a person living through time, doing the best you can with what you have. And sometimes the best you can do is get through it. And sometimes that is extraordinary. Every week is a small life. It has a beginning and an end. It has its own weather, its own light. And you survived it. You moved through it. You are still here. As this week becomes the past, and a new one waits just ahead, I want to leave you with this. The map of your inner world is not finished. It never is. Every week adds new roads, new rivers, new places you didn't know were there. But the act of mapping, the act of stopping and asking, where am I? What do I feel? What does this mean? That act is one of the most honest things a person can do. It is how you stay close to yourself, even when the world pulls you away. So this is my invitation, gently given, once a week or whenever you need it. Come back to this quiet space. Come back to yourself, because you deserve a moment that is only yours. Thank you for being here, for listening, for giving yourself this time. If something in these words touched something in you, share this with someone who might need it. And if you want more of this, more quiet, more honesty, more of this kind of conversation, stay with Beautiful Voices. We'll be here, waiting, with more words for all of us.